Fresh Salt, the new restaurant at the Saybrook Point Inn. The menu is centered on fresh fish, vegetables, and other locally sourced ingredients. And today we're going to talk about oysters and oyster wines. Joining me now are Mitch Marin, the general manager, along with Carlos Casar, Fresh Salt's executive chef. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
You guys just opened in May. How was your summer season?
Fabulous. We were so busy, and there was so much excitement generated about the restaurant being open that it was just, I think, even more than we even expected.
Well, let's take a look at some of the pictures that you guys have with us here. And this is our first picture, and this is the main room?
That's in the main dining room overlooking the windows. And you can see the windows now. There are no mullions, all unobstructed views of the Connecticut River and the Long Island Sound.
And this is the place to have brunch now?
Yeah.
You're back to brunch now.
Well, we've been doing brunch, but we're now reverting back to the format that made us so successful and was so well loved and well liked by everyone that traditional brunch is going to begin this Sunday.
So that signature brunch is coming back.
It's coming back.
All right, very good. But you know what you guys do really cool is that you really do choose your food from the region.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to keep local, since I'm a member of the Farm to Chef program through the Department of Agriculture. So, we try to keep local. And there's a lot of oysters in Connecticut, There's
152 oysters, types of oysters, Mystic, No-Ank, Blue Points, just to name a few. But we also source oysters from the West Coast, Puget Sound, Totten Inlet, Connecticut, Maine, Spinney Creeks, the Cape. We do Wyanas, we do Barnstables. Wow. So we try to keep things fun, fresh, different.
And each one has its own distinct taste, Carlos?
Yes. Well, there's some that are similar in texture, but the flavor changes depending on the place. The colder the water, the better. It changes the flavor, so...
Well, we talked earlier how I always look at it as an armati. It's good to have oysters. We have our oysters in front of us. Are these oysters we can find now?
Yeah,
Very
all
good.
of them are available and, just around the corner.
And what do you have for us here?
Well, we have a few different types of oysters. I'll start with this one. This is from the West Coast.
Yeah, you can just leave it there and they'll
That's Kumamoto.
Kumamoto,
which is
this
one
is
of the
Kumamoto.
best ones. Yeah.
And then you have...
And then we have from the Cape, Wayano.
This is the one in the middle.
Yeah.
And then this
Mayflower from the
good.
Massachusetts.
Great.
And then we have some from Canada. We have Totten Island, like Mitch mentioned. No-Anks, Blue Points from Connecticut. So.
Okay, when I shuck these oysters, Carlos, I always injure myself.
Yeah, me too.
Always. Do you do? Okay.
No. Well, that's why we have a little glove.
So what do we need to have at home in our kitchen if we're going to shuck our own oysters?
Well, one of these gloves that are made of wire mesh.
And what else?
A knife. There's different types of knives, but I always pick the pointy ones, kind of hard.
Okay, and now what do you do?
Well, the oyster kind of guides you. Like, it has a little hole right here.
So there's like a crack in there
so
already.
you just go like that.
Okay.
And then you don't want to open it at once, because now you go with the knife like this, so that you don't break it apart. See, there's nothing in this side. So that's it.
And that's it?
Yeah, the oyster kind of guides you, And some of them don't want to open, so maybe you should wait a little, All
right, very good. And how do you serve it? What can you? A lot of people like it with crackers and Tabasco.
Yeah, I mean, I think oysters are one of those things that you need to keep the simpler the better. So, we just do the cocktail sauce, the mignonette, lemon. I'm going to show you a little later a couple sauces that are also like a good, cool take on it. So.
Very good. Now, what kind of wines can you pair up with these oysters?
Well, believe it or not, there are wines that are great. Typically, Sauvignon Blancs, and we have a Sauvignon Blanc from California, Albarino, which is a Spanish grape, Vernaccia, which is from Sardinia, Chablis, which is from the Côte d'Or region of Burgundy. And what we look for is very well blended wines in terms of acidity. And so that there is a complement between the acidity of the wine, the flavor of the wine. Now, for example, we look at wines on the East Coast, they tend to be brinier, they're cleaner, crisper. I love a Sauvignon Blanc. I love a Vernaccia with it. If we look at wines that are creamier from the West Coast, for example, like Kumamoto's, like Puget Sounds, I'm going to tend to flavor a Chablis. I'm going to even tend to flavor a little bit of oak and Chardonnay.
Now, does it have to be really chilled, like really, really cold when we serve it?
Personally, I think in America, we tend to enjoy our wines really, really cold. And I think, unfortunately, what happens when you do that is you tend not to taste the true flavor of the grape. So I think you lose a little bit when wines are so chilled that they just blast in your mouth.
Now, with oysters, can you also have a red wine?
You know what? If I was going to drink a red, it's going to probably be something pink. I drink a rosé. I might even drink a rosé de Pinot Noir, to where it has a little bit of the jamminess of a Pinot, but still light, crisp, and clean. That'll still complement the oyster.
Very good. Carlos, we have less than a minute. You want to just tell us what kind of sauces you
Yeah,
can
of
put on
course.
these oysters?
Well, very simple. This is a Bloody Mary gazpacho. So the good thing is that you make your Bloody Mary however you make
Bloody
it.
Mary, okay.
And then we're just gonna put a little cucumber,
And that's it?
some tomatoes,
Oh,
right,
cool.
right here. Sorry.
There you go. You got it.
And then I have some oysters that are already open, and we're just gonna throw them right in there with the juice.
Oh, that's elegant.
And then we have some celery leaves,
Very good.
a little balsamic vinegar. So you make your Bloody Mary however you take it, and then just throw them right in there.
Well, is that it for this one?
Yes.
All right, very good. Well,
This-
we just are running out of time, and just some fabulous things. Really quickly, you want to say something?
Very quickly, Farm to Chef Week, this week through the 24th.
Excellent.
Chef Carlos is featuring a 3-course menu featuring locally grown ingredients.
Very good. All right. Again, the address is 2 Bridge Street, Old Saybrook, Connecticut. Be sure to call for reservations, right?
Absolutely.
All
We
right.
look forward to seeing everybody.
Okay. Up next, Aspen Dental talks about the importance of a healthy smile when Connecticut Style returns.
Oh wait, that was quick.